No, you cannot. Check, 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 check. Hold on one sec. Check, check. What's up? What's up? No, it's hard. It's hard to be that kind of risky right now. The job market's not like it is, but it's not. It just depends on what you're looking for. What's up? What's up? No, it is. But like, and the reputable companies that you know about, like, if you want to work for them, you might have to take something smaller or run the risk of running into a company you've never heard of, you know nothing about, you don't know a single person that works there, and just kind of like pray for the best. Like, for example, the company that you worked for or work for, you at least had a word of mouth or someone who recommended you the role. So it's a little bit different. Um, Whereas, like, at least I knew who my client was, you know, but I didn't know the company. Exactly, exactly, exactly. So like it was just a little bit different. What's up, gang? What's up, Angie? We in the building. 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 How we doing? How we feeling, guys? I'm just getting everything up. You're doing something to me. KB, what's going on, KB Villainous? What's up, gang? What's up, guys? Angie, welcome back in from the ads. How we doing? My fault, Chigarita. My fault. I didn't mean to do that too. TCA, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. How we doing? How we feeling? Oh, you fell asleep? Damn, you must have been tired, Big Angie. KB, you said my chat was cooking you uh, over the starters. Nah, see, you know, like how sometimes you kind of have to watch from afar. I had very similar thoughts as you. I didn't see them entirely cooking you. I started seeing them like getting a little restless over it. But I was just like, let me just like slowly back out of this one, you know, because I have some certain feelings, you know, that are a little bit more aligned with yours. That makes sense. Um, it's a little. I'm a little back and forth. Artist, what's going on? Welcome in, my dog. 10 Stream Street, what's going on? Let's go, Angie. But yeah, you were definitely sleepy for sure. Um, Good morning, good morning. Big Didi in the building. What's good? But no, I like I like the starters. You know, I don't hate them, and I feel like with a lot of the new generations we get, we kind of have a little bit of a difference in feeling. A lot of the times, my biggest problem, for example, with it is I just feel like we expect them to be like the first three gen starters, you know? And it's like Pokemon can't do it right. But more importantly, I feel like they think we'll take anything sometimes and they'll just give us whatever. Like I could 100% see those starters not even being the evolution lines not being finished, you know? Like I could see them being like, you know what? Like let's just give them this and then we'll finalize the rest because the game's not coming out until next year, you know? Hunter, what's going on? Good morning, dog. Hunter's in the building. What's up, Big Kwansky, Big Nansky in the building? How we doing? How we feeling? Thanks for the big heart, my dog. You're gonna getcha, even though Gueca probably is how you pronounce it. Even though you're normally a grass type person, but the other one is more like a Rala 2.0. I feel that. I that's where I'm stuck. You know, I don't mind that Pokemon repeat essentially because we had 3 generations of firefighting starters, guys. You know, like I think that's a bigger deal, knowing that we have, you know, we have that going on. In my opinion, um, it looked like any old Pokemon they could have thrown in the wild, not starters to you. See, and that was my, and if you, and I know you were here, but like that was literally my initial reaction. I was just like, what is this? You know? But this is also our second island themed, you know, Pokemon game that's not the Orange Islands, you know? And we know that Pokemon to a certain extent is based off of, um, you know, it is based off of an island or archipelago, Japan, X, Y, and Z. So like I understand that too. But I'm not mad at it, you know? It's just like my initial reaction was gonna be like, what? But I'm excited to see what comes from it, you know? But more importantly, I do agree the starters do look like they could have been regular Pokemon in the wild. You know, after dinner, you're probably going straight back to bed. You may not stay for the full stream. Well, I appreciate you, Angie. Gekwa is cool. It's like a sassy Netherlands. It's like a sassy Sobble, but different enough to not look identical. I agree. It looks like a Sobble and what? She doesn't watch soccer like that. She doesn't watch soccer like that. I just don't. What's up, Jackson? What's going on? My day is going well. How about yours? Welcome in, my friend. Um, Quan, you already finished the main story of Scarlet and Violet, and you're halfway through the first DLC. Let's go. Let's get it. You start this game, rate your team Pikachu, Pidgeotto, Chikorita, Froakie, Charmander, and Lucario. I like your team. I like your team because everybody can Mega Evolve, and that's super important in this game. Um, one thing I'd say is you should have a secondary team. You need a fighting type, a rock type, and a ground type, to be honest, just so you can interchange them in over time, you know? But Jackson, my day's going well. How about yourself? Hopefully you're having a great day, friend. All right, let's see. You know what's that, guys? Also want to say thank you guys to everybody on YouTube. We're currently right over 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. And we're almost there on TikTok. Um, did I know Yanmega cannot learn Fly despite his Pokedex entry? That is very interesting. I did not know that. I really did not know that. Do 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 do. Your first shiny was Rockruff. Let's go. Angie, which part did you not hear me say? All right, let's see. Let's see. You know what? I might reset the bench. I don't know if I like all these zones. I might need to warm up a little bit and do some battles. Anybody here get Fire Red Leaf Green yet? And if you guys did, what are your thoughts on it? I've been seeing a lot of the young kids not too happy with the game. You got Big Fleet in the building. Big Fleet. All right, let's see. Oh, it's a small hyperspace too. Interesting. That's interesting. Let me look at my donuts again. Ground, water, mm, fairy, rock, water, ground, ground, rock, fairy. Okay. Feels great to be back. Hey, it feels great to have you back here, my friend Fleet. Big Fleet Ski, what's going on, my dog? Daniel, what's going on? You need help evolving your Pokemon? What's the Pokemon you need help evolving? Yeah, do you think, bro? You only missed your shiny Rayquaza raid because your Switch was in GA? Oh, got you. While you were in Indiana. The Terra raids are cool, though. I will say I did like Scarlet and Violet because of the Terra raids. All right, so we got water, we got ground. Let's see, this is small. I don't care about those Pokemon. Mm. All right, so we have some decent zones. I might have to check this one out. Even though it's a 4-star, I might have to check this one out and leave this alone. Let me see. Yeah. Because I could definitely use some more shiny Slowpokes. Well, not really, actually, now that I think about it. I have plenty enough Slowpokes in Pokemon Home. But a shiny Vaporeon could be the wave. I'll wait for Absol to come in. So I'll make sure I save that. Yo, what's up, Derek? What's going on, my dog? And Quan, I feel you, bro. Definitely ready to finish that Blueberry Academy because once you're able to fly, it's so much fun. So much fun. Daniel, are you subscribed to my YouTube? If you are subscribed to my YouTube, would you mind dropping a comment on my last video? And I'll be more than happy to do that trade with you, my friend. If you drop that comment on that video, we can get to it, and I'll help you trade your Phoebus. No problems at all. Probably get a normal shiny donut to guarantee shiny Eevee if it's a good zone for hunting. That's what I'm thinking, Angie. I feel like that might not be a great zone. The Slowpoke part isn't bad, but I'm more concerned about the Vaporeon spawns. And I might check it out to see what's in there. Thank you, Daniel. You help me out with that, with the comment. You help me out with the like on that video. I'll be more than happy to help you with your Phoebus, my friend. Shit. Oh, what? Nice. Great. Nice. Yeah, my team isn't as balanced for Xerneas, but it'll get the job done. Oh, of course I helped you. Of course I helped you. I should have switched out that time. Should have switched them out. Carlos, does anybody have a aromatherapy or a surplus to trade? Um, I can't confirm. Let me check to see what I have. Oh shit, no. Oh, I didn't protect too early. Man. Thunderbolt, really? Daniel, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, I did okay that time. I did okay. I did okay. Um, yeah, I think Xerneas in this game is just absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. I did okay. I did all right. I did all right. All right, Daniel, can you type in the chat what your username is, please? That way we can start that trade. Um, but yeah, definitely Xerneas makes it tough. Mewtwo does cook, but you gotta have the right move set. And I feel like my Mewtwo has a good move set. It's just not the most ideal. You know? Where's my baby boy at? You know, like I want to give it um Solar Beam, but like I don't run into too many Marshtomps. I don't run into too many Swamperts anymore, you know? And you have your YouTube audio on, got you. Angie, I did get Garchomp Z. I got that on during the actual event, which was really fun. You were disappointed in the TGE fight. Yeah, sorry, in the fight. He was pretty tanky, just considering the fact that he was straight dragon. Daniel, let's get that trade going. I'll help you out, okay? And Carlos, while I'm in this trade, I'll look for that if you don't mind. Calm Mind, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Scythe Strike. I was thinking of doing Shadow Ball, but I don't like how it travels. But it is good to have against other Mewtwo's, you know? Side Strike, let's go. I like Psychic because it follows, but Side Strike is not a bad option either. And I like Calm Mind because Calm Mind gives you a little bit of a defensive buff. But that's why I use Nasty Plot, just so I can just get my attack up, because Mewtwo's not a glass cannon, but like it won't survive many hits, you know? Yeah, I don't have any regular Pokemon anymore again? No way. Alright, we're gonna help Daniel out. Let's get to it. Carlos, are you looking to keep the Aromatisse or do you need it just for your Pokédex? Mariah, what's going on? Welcome in. Daniel, of course. Leo. I'm sorry to hear that, Mariah. Oh, Daniel, you didn't give your Feebas the right move. Sorry, the right item. You didn't like this game. Your uncle helped you catch Zygarde. Well, I'm glad your uncle helped you catch Zygarde. I'm sorry you didn't like the game, and I'm sorry about his wife. Big Kwanski, thanks for the likes, my dog. Hey, and Pokemon Sword has, I think, a great abundance of legendary Pokemon, which I think is really awesome. Daniel, you're gonna have to give the Prism scale to your Feebas, my friend. If you get the Prism scale onto your Feebas, I'll help you out. Um, I do not have an Aromatisse, my friend. Let me see. Do I have um Pokemaster? What's going on? Big Misty in the building. How was your tournament this weekend? What is it evolving from? I'm looking right at it. Aromatisse. Oh, I'm gonna look it up. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Spritzy. There we go. You can trade me. You get the items. Okay. I knew it began with S. That's why I had it highlighted over the S too. That wasn't just like an accident. All right. I don't have a Spritzy either. Yeah, I can do that for you, bro. If you can trade them to me, I can trade them right back to you, and that's no problem, Carlos. Carlos, are you sub to my YouTube? Um, you got the item. All right, Daniel. You and I will do the item together. We'll do the same code, and then Carlos, if you're sub to my YouTube, do you mind just dropping a comment on my last video? I appreciate that, and we can definitely get that trade going. Fleet. First off, no need to apologize. Secondly, nationals. As a former track runner myself and a former track coach, you don't have to apologize, especially for training for nationals, my friend. At all. Don't even bring that nonsense in here. All right. Keep hunting, my friend. Pokemaster, it went well, a lot of work, but you didn't get a chance to battle. I feel you. That's the one thing I know it's gonna have to be a lot of work. But what would you say overall? How did everybody feel? Um, was it smooth? How long did it last? My event literally went from like my hour and a half drive from 4 to like 5:30, and then I had to do my event until about 8:30, and then like a 45-minute drive home. It was crazy. Yeah, of course, Fleet. Come on now. What's up, Chris? Chris, how we doing today? How are we? And welcome in, my friend. Hopefully you're having a great Monday. Let's go. EV Zonoval, let's go. You think that the participants experience was great and DD won? Oh, Queen DD. That's awesome. Honestly, I expect nothing less from DD, you know? I expect absolutely nothing less from DD. I love that. Did I do much during the Kalos tour? I did not. Unfortunately, I worked the entire time and I played a lot of Arc Raiders. So I did not participate in the Kalos tour, unfortunately. Lucky boy, what's going on, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. How are we today? Hopefully you're doing well. Carlos, all right, cool. We can do that trade. And then after we do the trade, Carlos, you and I, Derek and I are going to go 1v1. You dealt with a lot of substitutions and bracket changes on the fly. I feel that. That's definitely expected. Was everybody in your stream all at once, or did you have to kind of call on people to come back? Because that's the one thing I'd be more afraid of. It's like if you're not in here, like that's gonna make it harder for the tournament to happen. I know we all have lives and shit, but that's the one thing that'd be tough, you know? Ooh, the prizes were your Shalfa team that's signature to you, spreading Steelix supremacy. I love that. I love that. For nationals, you're heading to Nike Nationals and then down to Virginia Beach for Adidas Nationals. Oh, let's go. You're going to have a good time at Adidas Nationals. Trust me. Adidas will take care of you. Adidas will definitely take care of you, my friend. Big three stripes in the building. Carlos, can you type in your name, your in-game name, so that way I know who you are, and then we can get that trade going. Daniel, no problem at all. I'm glad I could help you out. Annoyingly, you got asked to message people. Yeah, that would probably annoy. Not probably. That would definitely annoy the crap out of me too. So I totally understand that. Angie, how was the Cables tour for you? I know you told me you took a break, but how was it overall? But no, that's the one thing that would annoy me too. Like that would probably get to me, you know. All right, Carlos, let me defeat this homeboy real quick, and then you and I can get that trade going. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You fast or something? Um, what's up, Zeno? Do I know what the requirements are or prerequisites are for getting the Lucario Knight? So what you need to do, the Lucario Z you can get, I believe, after you started the DLC. You just have to go above the hotel ZA. So like you leave the hotel, take a left, and go up the ladder all the way up, and that's where you can get the Lucario Z. Hoopa, I'm pretty sure you have to catch Rayquaza first. That part I'm almost positive. But but let me know if that helps you. Sunday was just everywhere. Everything went wrong because of a lot what happened. Got you. It was fine. Shiny Luck was nowhere to be found with the ticket, boosted odds. That's another reason why I wasn't too fond of the idea, but I'm glad that you at least tried it. Um, Carlos, let's get that trade going. Carlos, give me code 420, my friend. I don't think you need a certain amount of wins. Did you already beat Rayquaza? Angie, when you say beat Rayquaza, is that for Hoopa or is that for the Lucario Knight? Jaden, what's going on? Welcome in, my friend. Mm-mm-mm. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, so he's gonna trade me his Pokemon. I'm gonna trade him right back to him. Both? Okay, yeah. So Zeno, for both, you have to make sure you defeated Rayquaza. Let me know if you've done so. But Tawny isn't in the hotel; she's above the hotel. But yeah, you have to pretty much go up the ladder on the side of the hotel all the way to the top, and that'll help you out for sure. You done that already? Huh. Hoopa though, Hoopa has its own its own like donut. Not like its own custom donut, sorry. It has its own hyperspace portal. It's Karina. Gotcha, it's Karina, not Tawny. Corina. Because you have Urbane. It's not necessarily a side quest. It's more actually. Is it Angie? Is it considered a side quest? I just remember you just had to go up the ladder outside the hotel. Like as soon as you go, if you fly to the hotel and then take a right, or if you're in the hotel, you go out take a left. But it's on the ladder going up. I'll show you. Carlos, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the comments on the video. I appreciate you, gang. Jaden, what's going on? You like Pokemon? We love Pokemon over here. Carlos. Yeah, it's not a main mission. Yeah, so it's not a main mission, but it's definitely there. You need to complete the decks. That's what's up, bro. Hopefully you can get the decks completed, my friend. Big brother Brout. So who we picking for Gen 10? I'm my heart wants Gekwa, but I'm probably gonna pick Brout or I'm gonna pick the fire starter only because if it's gonna be an island themed Pokemon game, my Lucas in the chat had mentioned it. There's got to be an abundance of water Pokemon, anyways, in the game. So if it's going to be an abundance of water Pokemon, then I'm not really worried about needing a good water starter. You know what I mean? That's my only thing. And like the reason why I'm considering, hold on. The only reason why I'm considering the only reason why I'm considering a fire starter is because Pokemon notoriously never has fire starters available. No, sorry, not starters, but like they never have fire Pokemon ever available in the game. Ever. They're so hard to find in this game that like it makes it a little bit more difficult to obtain, you know? Satan Cat, what's going on, my friend? Big Satan Cat in the building. Do you need to pick up AZ Lucario? No, so let me show you. I'll show you where to go. Angie redeemed hydrate. I gotta go hydrate myself. All right, so when you fly to Hotel Z, right, you gotta come up this ladder right here. Angel, what's going on, my bro? You blame Sinnoh for that? Sinnoh for, yeah, well, Sinnoh is a good reason. I 100% agree. She's up here. I'm almost positive it's up here. Sinnoh is the one game where I don't know what they were thinking, but they decided, hey, we're not going to include any fire types, so if you don't choose Infernape, you're not going to have it. Wait, where is it? She's not for you? Oh, no. No, Angie's right. You got to go in the hotel. You got to go inside the hotel. Yes, you got to go inside the hotel. I'm sorry. I only played the DLC once, so please don't kill me. You have to go inside the hotel. My apologies. In the hotel and then to the roof. My apologies, Zeno. Satan Cat, I appreciate you helping out as well. Thank you. Carlos, what are the 9 Pokemon that you need for your decks? Hopefully you can get that taken care of, my friend. Let's see. Go inside the hotel to get to the roof. Copy. But Big Brother Brout, I'm assuming you're picking Brout as your starter. That's a fair assumption, right? Derek, are you still here? Derek, if you're still here, let's get our 1v1 going. But Ponyta and Flareon being your only fire type choices is absolutely ridiculous to me. I don't understand what they were thinking. I know fire has 3 weaknesses. ground, rock, and water. But fire's opposing is pretty good. You know, fire is good against four different types, and I think fire is very underrated. And I think that if there's enough water Pokemon in the game, there's enough grass Pokemon in the game to make up for it. Even though grass has what, ice, flying, bug, poison. Yeah, grass has four things that are good against it. You know, you can find okay grass starters. You can find Pokemon that'll know grass type moves. You know, but like in my humble boy opinion, I'm just not really too fond of not having any fire types in the game. So, you know, let me know when you're ready, Derek. I got you. You need Riolu. Hold on, let me read this chat. The Tynamo line, Gibble, Garchomp, and Glalie, Slow King, Frostlass, Scizor, and Trevenant. Oh, okay, so that's not too bad. Those are all Pokemon you can definitely obtain. If you need help trading for the Slow King and the Scizor, let me know. But you'd say with being under the water, there'll be plenty of water Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. So if there's going to be that many Pokemon in the game, I don't want to say there's no point, but there's almost like no point. Not no point. It's very hard for me to want to choose a water type knowing there's going to be a lot of water type Pokemon, you know? But I do love the Sassy Gecko. It's very sassy. That's the only reason why I'm like super open to the idea. You know, Sonic Blaze, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate you, gang. But like I said, I'm if there's a way for me to do what I've usually done in the past, where what I like to do is I'll trade with somebody. So we'll start the game up together. We'll get the starter Pokemon. We'll get a random basic Pokemon. Trade those over. I'll take his. He restarts the game. Gets another starter. Trades him to me. Starts over the game again. I trade him then my starters, and do a couple resets. I think it works out a lot. Oh, we have someone pop out. Whoa. Who does this think he is? In the old games, you may not want to. Wow, great. Great. His Amora is strong. Just picking electric. Bro, I pressed the button. Yeah, no, it definitely can't in like Fire Red, for example. But one thing I'd say I try to do is if I could. Come on. Oh fuck. Hey, baby. on. Can't move anyways. It was too late. Yeah, so like what I've done in the past, I've only done it a couple times, like in certain generations. But what I like to do is I like can't even use that move on it. Forgot. Come on, you think I'm stupid, bro? Come on. Ah, okay. The new freeze dry. So maybe I'm stupid. Like I did it in Hoenn, and I did it in no, I think I did it in Hoenn twice. I did it 2 times in Hoenn. It's hard to talk while you're battling with these people. My bad. But I did it in Hoenn, and pretty much what I did was you had to like get all the starters into one game, and then send the starters back to your other person to start over. It's very much a back and forth, and it's very tedious. But if you are the person that wants to do the game with all 3 starters, then that's kind of how you have to do it, you know? But like, Fire Red's a fun game. I just haven't got it yet. Actually, let's look at the game real quick. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I don't mind that it has the option to go to home. I don't mind that, but man, man, what? Hold on. You've yet to play online, so what's the first thing you should do? If you're gonna play online, the first thing you should definitely do is you got to do the ranked battle so you can get all the ZA stones, all the Mega stones. You know. Um, what's up, Blue? What's going on? We got Blue in the building. You would get Leaf Green, but you have too many games to finish right now. Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'm not entirely sure. All right, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna let's check out that zone. Let's check it out. I'm not gonna do it because I know Derek's gonna be here shortly, but we're gonna check out that zone. We could donut reset too. Big Fleet, welcome back, dog. What do you need? Looking from work? Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're having a great day at work. I agree. I hope everybody is doing well as well. Eli, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning, my friend. What's the word? We're just chilling right now. Just doing some small side missions. You know, we were talking earlier about the Pokemon from the new generation coming out and just kind of like our opinions on it. Angie says she loves Brout and she's super excited to pick Brout over any Pokemon. She does not like the Gecko. No, I'm just kidding. She wants a Gecko Pokemon. She feels like Brout is Rowlet 2.0, which I totally see. I think what matters most is what the ending will be like because I felt like Hoenn, Sinnoh, and I think it was Unova, right? Unova's Gen 5. How are we gonna have 3 firefighting starters at the end? You know, that'd be kind of crazy. Follow him, but don't be obvious. What? Alright, whatever. Imagine the gecko turning into a Komodo dragon. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I didn't think about that. Alpha level 2? Oh, Alpha 3 level 2 water. I have 2 of those. Interesting. Tabby, I would like to see it turn into something cool. But is Skeldridge, is that considered a Komodo dragon? Or am I bugging? And Eli, I see Pombon being a lion as well. People keep saying it's a dog. I don't know if I see it as a dog. I don't know if I see it as a dog. Is this a fly zone? I think this might be a fly only zone. But we get to 3 alphas. It's a crocodile? Okay, copy. Actually, I'm so stupid, you're right, because it's literally in the name of the second evolution. Where's my guaranteed shiny? Where's my shiny dog, eh? What's up, Michelle? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, we're gaming. We are live gaming. This is what I do most of my mornings. We just be chilling with the people, you know. How are you doing, Michelle? Welcome in, welcome in. All right. So I don't love that zone. Well, okay, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. You know what? Let me fall back and reset that. Miss Shells. Sorry. Actually, no, I can't call you Miss Shells because that's a play on of the name as well. What's up, Shells? What's going on? Young Brain, what's going on? Thank you for congratulations as well. I'm super excited to have finally 1,000 subs on YouTube. We are just chilling, just chilling. But Shells, how was your weekend? You just working? Here we go. Are you work from home or are you at your job right now? Right? I'm getting in trouble. I gotta make sure I don't be calling people their govs. That's my fault. That's my fault. You think the gecko should be a water and poison? Yes, Tabby, I agree. That's one thing I was really hoping for, is that it would be a water poison type Pokemon. I think it being water poison is pretty much like the ideal typing for it, because I don't want a ×4 Pokemon, you know? Derek, you ready? All right, let's get it. Oh, you work from home? That's awesome. See, I work from home too. I'm more hybrid, if anything, because you see me. I do a lot of events for work. So I'm usually at home working, and then I go to my events. But we'll talk more about what you do, because I'll probably hit you up and ask. But hopefully you had a great weekend, and more importantly, hopefully you're gonna have a great work week. You know. Only a couple more days till Friday, baby. But more importantly, thank you for stopping in and being here, Miss. Sorry, I can't even call you Miss Shells, because that's still, like I said, a play on. Just Shells. I guess I'm not used to calling you Shells. I gotta work on that. You gotta come out for Garchomp. Big Kurt, what's going on? Leo, thank you so much for the lurky. I appreciate you. Eli, yes, we can definitely do a 1v1. Let's try that out. We'll do it after this. Big Kurt, what's going on? Angie, thank you so much for the congrats as well. I appreciate all of you guys celebrating me and thanking me for that wonderful accomplishment. 1,000 down, another 1,000 to go, baby. You do clinical intakes for children's mental health. Oh, that's awesome. Shells, that's awesome. And you get to work from home. That's awesome. Do you have a desk set up, or are you on a laptop? My desk setup for work is right behind me. That's my workstation, and then where I'm playing at, this is my gaming setup. Gonna make some homemade buffalo wings and baked potatoes. Oh, that sounds fire, Quan. That sounds fire. You have a laptop and work cell. I like that. I like that. I wish I had a work cell. I'm not gonna lie. Wish I had a work cell and a work van. Don't want my boss hearing that, but that's the one thing I think for my work from home job that'll make my life easier. And if I don't have a work cell, pay my cell phone bill. You know. I do plan on doing a giveaway, Young Brain. I'm waiting until I hit 1,000 on TikTok, and what my plan is to do. Hold on. My plan for sure is to do. I want to say a giveaway all around, something that's gonna revolve around the idea of maybe, and I say maybe, but maybe having some V-Bucks that I want to give away. My plan is to have. Part of me really wants to say that I'm gonna have what's it called? Some shiny giveaways, because like my channel overlaps a lot between Pokemon and you know, just the whole community as a whole. So like I really am liking the idea of doing V-Buck giveaways. I like the idea of doing shiny giveaways, because at least with my V-Bucks is very tangible, you know? And also, thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you so much, Big Shells. What? I tapped the button, bro. That's crazy. Quan, thanks for sharing the live as well. And then lastly, I do plan on giving out a pack or two of some Pokemon cards. That's the plan. That is the plan. So yeah, 3 things I want to give away. V-Bucks, I want to give away some Pokemon cards, and I want to be able to give away... What? V-Bucks and some shiny Pokemon. And lastly, some packs. I do have a good amount of packs too. Like when I say I have a good amount of packs, like I'm looking at like hundreds of packs right now. I was gonna answer your question too. I'm gonna figure out. I gotta take a flight to Indiana real quick. How to enter? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna drop 2 videos, one on YouTube, and then one on YouTube, one on TikTok. And what my requirements are gonna be is I'm gonna have you guys all comment on the videos. My plan is, if you guys are going to comment on the videos, I'm gonna calculate everybody's comment, put them into a spin wheel, and then I'm gonna spin it live. But if you're going to comment, I just have to be able to reach out to you at some point. So we might do a Discord entry and go from there, you know? Let's go. Let's see. Have I seen the lemon pepper ones? Which ones? Did you make some? All right, and then after this 1v1, we got myself and Eli going at it. Angie, I appreciate you. Well, Angie, I'm still gonna do some shiny Pokemon as well. So if you want some shinies, you're definitely more than welcome to have some. If you win the giveaways. You sent it over DM. Perfect. I'll check that out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shells, I hope you're having also a great start to your March. Now that I think about it, I forgot yesterday was the first of the month and rent was due. How could I forget rent was due? Um, your best friend's in here as well. Who's your best friend? Welcome in, Shell's best friend. Um, I'm. Hold on. We have also. Let me check my phone real quick. Because who I initially thought your best friend, I thought your best friend was Kimmy. Because that was like our initial mutual at first that we have. Big Kimmy. I met her so long ago. Now that I think about it. You didn't pay your rent yet? Listen, I don't blame you. The thing is, I give my check up, but he never like cashes the check until like almost 6 or 7 days later. So thankfully for me, he gets everything else out the way. Do I travel? Yes, I do travel. I travel for work. I don't travel often, but I do travel for sure. Your other best friend's Alicia. Do I know Alicia? Just do I follow her on Instagram? You hunt shinies on your own if you want them. Got you. You're just a middle woman for now. I feel that. Is she in here? Well, hello, Alicia. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here, and more importantly, Shells, thank you so much for sharing the live with her. Oh, my boy's burnt. Yep, got me. She's from Georgia. Copy that. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna have to find her on IG. I feel like we might have. If it's the person who I think it is, I feel like I might have her on IG. What? Oh, he's frozen. I know we have a good amount of IG mutuals. But for real, thank you for sharing the live. I really do appreciate that. Come here. Oh, okay. Let's go, Derek. And if you do come here, you can put it on a 5-star meal. Well, I appreciate that, bro. I would appreciate that. I know Quanti gonna hook it up with a 5-star meal. Oh no. Here we go. Georgia. Also, I don't know why it took me so long to realize you were on TikTok. Because you're not just a mom, you're a cool mom. But Angie, I appreciate you, Angie. As long as you help me out with the giveaways, I appreciate that. But yeah, my plan is to do a good amount of trips. I've been to Jamaica and I've been to Mexico so far, but I haven't done too many worldwide trips. It's the only thing I've done. You're doing beef and hibachi this Thursday for your wife's birthday. Ooh, Kwam, that sounds amazing. You gonna be chefing it up and everything like that too for her? I love that. Derek GG's my friend. Let's get it. Eli over on Twitch. You ready to go? Kiyotaka, what's up, my friend? Big Kiyotaka in the building. Big Kiyotaka. All right, word. Let's get it. Do I accept shiny donations? Of course, Kiyotaka. Of course, I will accept any and all shiny donations. I would love to have some. When I do my giveaway for reaching 1,000 TikTok followers and YouTube subs, which I did get the YouTube part done, I'd be more than happy to accept those. Eli, what are we doing for rules? Let me know the rules. What's up, Tins? Thank you so much for liking my stream. I appreciate you, gang. What's going on? What's going on? Normal? Copy that. Fly you out for a chef day? That'd be fly. That'd be hella fly. But yeah, you know what? Shells, let me DM you real quick. Hold on. Young Zuvi in the building. Young Zuvi, what's going on, bro? Yo, Zuvi, I have you on Art Graders. I have you on my friends list. At least I should. I'm almost positive I do. No, because you were on yesterday. You were on yesterday. Were you preparing for the expedition? Don Long, what's going on, friend? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate you. I'm doing well. I'm just hanging in there. It's just been grinding a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Your plate presentation is top tier. Let's go. You got a portfolio of most of your meals, Quan? I give 11 boxes of shiny and give 2 boxes of shiny to Misty, so maybe we can talk about it. Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to, Kiyotaka. I would greatly appreciate that. Oh, Scoliopede, huh? The mosh pit, real toxic. This is psychotic. This is psychotic, Eli. That was psychotic, what he just did. I don't know if you guys peeped that. He gave me Infestation and then gave me Toxic. So I have to take him out ASAP. That tree's in the way, isn't it? Interesting. That is absolutely psychotic using Infestation. Especially if you have a type advantage on them. Absolutely psychotic. Oh, so smart. Jump, 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 jump. Copy. Big copy. Okay, Eli. I'm definitely liking that, especially for 1v1s. You know? For 1v1s, that's amazing. My tips on doing the trials during the two-time maps helped you. I wouldn't definitely don't think you're doing them wrong. I just think you weren't doing them to their full potential, you know? Because like that's where my head was immediately going, you know? Oh my gosh, that protect is so strong. Mm. Got you. Zuvi, I did the expedition yesterday and I only got 4 out of the 5 skill points because I didn't save up enough money from beforehand. But I'm super excited to go through that grind all over again. Um, well, no, the toxic is one thing, but the infestation is what's key because the infestation keeps you in there, but the toxic does it makes it a little bit worse. Absol, what's going on, my friend? We got big Absol in the building over on YouTube. So the infestation keeps you in the game, so you can't leave. You know what I'm saying? Very good combo, especially for when you aren't able to get out of it. You know? How? Wait. What? What was that? What was that? Pengoro. Wait, what? Yo, I'm so confused. What just happened? Oh, okay. I'm very confused on what just happened. Like I know Eli's chefing it up, but I'm still very confused on what happened. I'm very confused on what just happened. How? I gotta die right here. Yep. Yeah, the one that killed my Glaceon, I'm still confused on how that happened, but we move. We move. Zuvi, one thing that I'm excited for overall, because I played Arc Raiders till like the wheels fell off last night, bro. Like straight up and down. So that's how it's supposed to be. That protect finally worked. I don't know why that protect didn't work that other time, but let's go. Big Eli came through, belt to ash. Let's get it. GG's my dog. I love that 1v1 move you just did. Risky Waffles, my apologies, my friend. How we doing? How we feeling? Um, Derek, let's do one more 1v1 and then we'll open up to some group battles. I got a call at 12:30, so we'll be going around that time. Me and Derek 1v1, baby. Anton, can you give us 1 minute? We're gonna do a 1v1 first. Cause we're gonna do a 1v1 real quick. Thank you. And then you can come pop in right after, I promise. Hey, Ab, welcome in, my dog. You would, but you don't have Z on you? Got you. Okay. Yeah, Kiyotaka, take your time. Take your time, let me know. Let's definitely get it, you know? You said for only 4 hours yesterday? Absol, you are crazy, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you have Arceus with you? Ooh. Like, isn't you're playing Arceus, or you mean like you have Arceus with you, like prayer hands emoji, you know? Fleet, I still don't know what happened. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Oh, you just saw your playthrough on it? Got you, got you. I'm not gonna lie, I loved Arceus. It is a little tough going from ZA to Arceus. I think going from Arceus to ZA is a much smoother transition. Just because the art in Arceus is phenomenal. The maps they have are phenomenal. The way Pokemon spawn is phenomenal. So you almost may feel like it's a downgrade, but the battling style in this game is unmatched. I hope Gen 10 is like this. Oh, I know you did not just... Yo, Eli, I know you did not just create a monster just now. You just created a monster. You just created a monster. Cause now he's trying to infest me right now. Tins, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. EM, what's going on, gang? Welcome in. Bro, oh, I can't. Okay, I'm about to say, I can't switch my Pokemon? Great. It's bigger since it can't hold it. Oh, so that's why it's gotta be the Scolipede? Copy that. What? No, don't say my bad. Don't be my bad. It's all good, bro. But what do you think overall for your playthrough? Like, are we feeling it? Are we loving it? We hating it? What we thinking? Too late, bro. Oh, he's fast. He is fast. He is fast. Let's get that health back. An injury. It's kind of worse in your opinion. I think I'm not loving it as much as I thought I would love it, to be honest. What? Yeah, I think I agree on Risky. I think the normal one is better. I think the only advantage that the other Garchomp has over it is it's only a dragon type and it's not um a dragon ground. That's the only thing that it gives it an advantage of is it's just like it's a special attacker that is strictly dragon type. That's the only thing. The only singular thing. Um I think the ground helps because it gives it the stab bonus of earthquake, but having it ground does make it weaker because it is weaker because like for example any ice type move isn't going to be times 4 damage, you know. That's my only reservation on it, you know. What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, Derek. Yeah, ground in this game is really good. Huh? Huh? Bro, what? How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Is it Tins Cheek? Draco, what's going on, Draco? Welcome in. Welcome to the chat, my friend. I think if anybody deserved to be, I think if anybody deserved, like 100% deserved to have a different type change, it should have been Dragonite as pure dragon. All right, we got a match, guys. We got a match now. We got a match. I thought I was about to get washed. Coronavirus. Why am I taking damage? 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 What did you do? What did you do? All right, 1-1. Let's go. One and one. Oh, where have you been? Working? No, I appreciate you, bro. Game member. Okay, infestation does the damage. Got you. You get what? Laptop. No, I appreciate you, bro. You know vibes. Infestation deals damage over time too. That plus toxic. Eli, you're a psychopath. I love that. You've been on Virizion since February 17th? Oh, that's annoying. I see. Virizion was the one I got on stream, so that's annoying that you haven't been able to get it. Yeah, so I know it prevents you from switching, but like, man, that plus toxic is diabolical. No, it's a move. The mosh pit, real talk shit. No, I'm listening after this. I have a call at 12:30, and after my call at 12:30, I'm gonna go to the gym. Come back and arc. I'm an arc. No. Yeah, it's definitely a waiting game move for sure. Hey, congrats, bro. You completed your Pokedex. Let's go. Only once. Yeah, no, it is really hard. Actually, no, 2 times. Technically, I did it for RSTS too. Yeah. Well, what? It's a good series, Derek. Come on. What? All right, I gotta get the tie out, guys. I gotta get the tie. I gotta get the tie. I gotta get the tie. Let's go. All right, so we got one for Derek, one for me, and one tie. Let's go. Let's go, Derek. Derek said, I'm not playing with you. Eli gave him the blueprint, the BP. Grass donut ain't giving you Virizion. Yeah, so Angie, what donut did you use? Did you use a certain donut? I might have to make an adjustment. I gotta make an adjustment. Oh no. Ah. It's time to make an adjustment. And she was just like, Brennan J, you look like an adjustment. Yeah, is it grass? Is grass 3? That's weird. Andrade, what's going on? Welcome in, my friends. Yeah, so eat some lunch. You'll send us a munch. You were sick in between. Got you. Well, I will say though, like it's really tough being able to like shiny hunt in this game if you're looking for something so particular and you don't have the right donuts, you know? What do you mean by that though? Alicia, thank you for popping in. What's going on? shit. I'm locked in here. Big fleet. All right, we got a little bit of a lead. What's up, Tins? Tins, how do you pronounce your name? No, I'm not at the gym, sorry. You tell her. Oh, no way she is. Are you for real? No, what? That's actually crazy. Yes. Very much surprised.